Welcome to episode 203 of the We Are Auto Show. What's up, Derek?
Mr. Mike Rao, I believe a couple episodes back, probably many episodes back, we talked about ChatGPT, which was this AI chatbot that could do a lot of things and automate a lot of jobs and get rid of everyone. There's something called AutoGPT. Have you heard of this?
Oh, no, I have not.
This is people writing software to have a main... Give it a goal. Somebody gave it a goal of like, make me money. And then it would spawn children of ChatGPT, and they would go do various tasks to achieve said goal. And in this case, the way that it tried to find someone money was it would go through like, what's it called when you can get money for like a defective product? I can't remember the name of it.
Recalls or rebates or refunds?
There's like when a whole bunch of batch products come out. And if you sign up for it, you get money back.
Why can I not think of the name of it?
You know what I'm talking about.
Class action.
Yeah. They went and like scraped a bunch of class action lawsuits, like websites, to figure out if they had been in one of those to get them money. It ended up getting them like a few $100.
Hey.
Which is kind of cool. But people are going to then utilize this tech and this concept of giving it a high level goal and having it like queue up children and other versions of itself to do certain tasks to achieve the high level goal. It's getting kind of scary. It's getting kind of wild.
So when does it start to develop feelings?
Well, it's there. If you ask it emotional things, it will give you emotional responses.
So when do people start marrying their chat GPTs?
I think there's a guy that's
don't
trying
tell me.
to do this.
Oh my God, no.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. It's getting pretty wild.
At what point does that become a mental illness?
Now, that's a good question. I don't know about that.
I think at that point is when it's official.
It's getting wild out there.
It is. And let's get into some news that might help you with the wildness.
Sounds good.
How about a Mustang that's been Raptor-ified?
A Mustang? Not a Ford F-150, which is a Ford F-150 Raptor. A Mustang?
A Mustang. So there's a rumor out there. As of now, it's not necessarily official yet, but it's a pretty firm rumor that Ford will potentially Raptor the Mustang. Now, they've already got the F-150 Raptor. They've got the Bronco Raptor. In other markets, they have the Ranger Raptor.
True.
I could see all of those Raptor variants. I didn't see a Mustang Raptor coming, though. I got to admit, that's a little out of left field for me.
No, I don't think it's bad, though. I actually think it would sell like hotcakes if they did it.
It would sell like hotcakes to the same people that already owned Lamborghini Huracan Storado and the Porsche 911 Dakar, which would be its most competitors, wouldn't it?
Oddly enough, yes.
And in what universe does a Ford Mustang compete with a Huracan?
This one that us humans have made. Not chatbots, but humans have made.
The universe of off-road sports cars, because that makes sense.
Yeah, that's very odd.
Because that makes sense.
So the Raptor versioning of vehicles is more off-road geared, right?
Yes, make it go fast off-road.
Okay. Why would you do that to a Mustang?
That's my question but why?
The GT3 Mustang, which is coming to racing near you, makes sense. It's a sports car, maybe more of a drag racing sports car than a road racing sports car, sure. But it can take corners, and making the GT3 version race in certain series around the world makes sense. It's a race car. Off-road car, I understand the truck. The Ranger's a little kind of wild, but it's still a truck. It's kind of small, but it's fine. This is something else. But as you've made the point, they've taken Porsches and made them rally cars, and it seems to work. People buy them.
Same thing with Lamborghini. The Storado, I'm pretty sure, is already sold out.
That makes no sense at all. People love them.
I want to see someone jump one off of the golf course bunker. Just huck your Lamborghini, Porsche, and Ford. You know what? I want someone that's very wealthy that will use these cars for their intended purpose, and I want to get a jump contest with them.
Huh.
I want to see which one will jump the furthest.
I agree. To be clear, this is just a rendering. This is not actual Ford's image that we're looking at here.
Yeah, it's a render.
Somebody creating the concept of a Raptor Mustang. It looks wild enough to work.
Yeah, it's just so crazy it might work.
So, as you were saying, though, the competitors to it, who's the demographic for this? Is it the guy who owns the F-150 Raptor already and wanted a Mustang, but then decided, I want a off-road Mustang? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. The ideal client for the Mustang Raptor must be a successful small businessman. Not a Fortune 500 CEO, but a successful small businessman.
All right.
That lives on a dirt road, but would really like a sports car. And he doesn't want to pony out like $300,000, $400,000 for a Porsche or a Lamborghini.
No.
He wants to spend like less than $100,000. I present to you, sir, the Ford Mustang Raptor. You can get home in record time, you have a sports car, and you can take jumps in it.
Here's the customer who buys it. The same customer that buys the Tesla Cybertruck. It's the influencer community, baby.
Ooh.
That's who buys it.
You think it's going to be the influencer community?
It doesn't make any sense to buy. It's not practical.
So here's my question. Is it actually also going to be the same buyer of the Lamborghini Huracan Storado and the Porsche 911 Dakar?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I see it being the buyer of those also buying one of these.
How many people do you know own a Mustang and a Porsche?
A couple.
Very few.
Yeah, but this is a different thing.
That demographic is just...
But, okay, would that demographic buy a lifted 911? No.
I don't know who buys that. That's just the weirdest thing.
Would that demographic buy a lifted Lamborghini Huracan? No.
Like I said.
Again, I think that demographic is its own new niche thing that just wants off-road sports cars. That's the only thing they want.
Okay, let me ask you this question. How many of these should they make? We know that Ford makes their money creating F-150s at scale. That's what they make money.
They should make as many as people will buy.
Okay, thanks.
So, no, they should make hundreds of thousands of them.
Do you really think?
Because now you can hunt pedestrians in the woods.
Oh, my God. So when you...
This is for the Mustang that's tired of the easy pedestrian hunting. Only killing crowds that are off-road.
So when you're at Redneck Yacht Club and you leave the mud pit, you can
damn
murder
right.
some pedestrians on the way out.
That is the ideal buyer for this car. This is correct. For when you need to run over a really fat person.
Oh, yeah. All right. This is a weird car.
Real quick, rumor has it's going to keep the 5-liter V8, so Coyote. It's going to be automatic, and it's going to have the same kind of suspension that you get on the F-150 Raptor. There's no official price listed yet, but rumors are like $90,000-ish.
Ooh, interesting. Really? Automatic only suspension, $90,000 with the Coyote. Eee.
Bro, it competes with the 911 Dakar and the Huracan Storado. That's it.
All right. Demographic? Unknown.
Would you buy
Very
one?
unknown.
Would you buy one? I would if I had excess money.
You would buy any car that
You're
we've
damn
ever
right
talked
I would.
about.
You're damn right I would. I wouldn't buy the next thing we're going to talk about, though.
All right. Let's talk about it.
We're going to talk about a Volkswagen, and I'm not going to buy this Volkswagen. As a Volkswagen enthusiast.
Find it hard to believe.
You shouldn't, because it's electric.
Oh, is this the new one that came out recently?
The ID7. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. So this is Volkswagen's newest EV, electric vehicle. It's the ID7, which it's like a sedan, not the crossover thing. That's the ID4.
Right. They have an ID4.
Yeah, which was the one that we talked about being like the worst engineered EV ever.
Yeah, it's not great.
Because instead of a frunk, it's just a bunch of random ass wires that don't mean anything.
They didn't do the whole build it from the ground up as an EV. They said, here's where an ICE engine goes. Make an EV happen.
Yes.
Hopefully they've done better on this. I haven't seen the engineering schematics of this or seen the people that dive into these talk about these yet. But ideally, that would be how they do this. Tell me more about it, though.
Okay. Well, it's a 2025 model, so people haven't really seen and tested much of them yet. But it is a bit more powerful than the ID4. You get standard. You get a single motor rear-wheel drive, 282 horsepower. Use the same battery pack as the ID4, though. So the 77 kilowatt hour battery pack.
Okay.
But you can potentially get a larger battery pack, which is most likely going to be available not in our market, unfortunately, in other markets, which is a shame.
Okay.
Yep. That larger one should be hopefully an 86 kilowatt hour battery pack.
Okay.
Now, they're claiming that with their battery pack, they're targeting an EPA range of 300 miles.
That seems to be the good spot right now.
Yes, but it is a little bit behind and falling back of its rivals. Because its rivals are the Tesla Model 3,
right?
The Hyundai Ioniq 6, those folks.
Yep.
Right. But it's okay. It's acceptable.
All right.
Now, they're claiming that the larger battery pack that may not be available here, they get the WLTP range, which is like the other side of the world's range. Instead of EPA, it's WLTP.
Okay.
It's their abbreviation for whatever the hell that stands for. They're claiming 435 miles of range with the WLTP scale, which should equate to only 350 miles of range. It's a weird scale. I don't really understand how they do that. But that's on the bigger model, which we may or may not get.
Okay, that's the bigger battery pack.
Yeah, which, again, we may or may not get.
Real quick, look at the shape of this car. Just the side profile shape of this car.
What are you trying to say?
It is exactly like all the other EVs out there.
Yes, but you know which one this reminds me of the most?
What?
The Lucid.
The Lucid Air?
Yeah.
I'm getting EQS vibes, some Lucid Air vibes.
So that silver roofline, the way it's almost separate from the rest of the body, that right there immediately goes Lucid to me.
All I can see is coefficient of drag here.
All I can see is Control-C, Control-V of every other stupid electric car.
It's just the most efficient way right now. It just is.
Can we find a better efficient way now, please?
We need better density in the batteries to do that, to make them unique. For now, it's copy pasta.
Can we just be like abducted by aliens yet?
ChatGPT's working on it. I got it. I got AutoGPT scaling out some bots, trying to get the aliens. It's working on it.
Dude, I'm stoked for that.
Yeah.
Abduct me first.
They're going to check your bum. It's going to be great.
How do they know it hasn't already been checked? Whoa, kidding. Yes, this is the ID7. It's a thing. It looks like a electric car with a Volkswagen badge on it.
Yeah, I guess if you already have an electric Volkswagen and you really want to get a new car,
you buy a Tesla.
You're not wrong.
I'm sorry. It's just what you do. There's no official price listed yet, but I'm expecting this to not be cheap. It looks luxurious-ish.
For it to compete in the Model 3 market, it has to be like 50
to 60 grand, I think.
Right, like 45 to 50. I don't know about that.
So here's some real consumer advice. If you want an electric Volkswagen, get a Tesla.
Right. That is what it is right now.
I mean, it's just what you do.
Yeah.
I don't like any of them, but it's what you do. Why would you do anything else?
Hey, at least they're utilizing this to test and refine the EV platform before they start putting it on other manufacturers that you care about more.
Stop. I know what you're trying. I know what you're trying to say. They've already got a Boxster and a Cayman EV going.
Yeah, but you know where it's going inevitably.
Yes, to the demise of the internal combustion flat six.
Yes.
which might just kill me inside.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up the ID7.
Yeah.
What happened to 5 and 6?
I don't know, but I do know 7, 8, 9.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
right.
but then
Great.
okay. Let's move on to another EV. Another German EV, actually. Weird. We don't usually talk too much about German EVs, do we?
No, we don't.
This is a very luxurious German EV. It's a Mercedes-Maybach.
Ah.
So when you think Maybach, do you think efficient? Do you think environmentally friendly? Do you think anything that has also been known to be synonymous with electric vehicles?
No.
No, I think posh. I think big. I think luxurious. I think lots of cows. Many cows for just the steering wheel.
Big displacement.
Yes. Bi-turbo V12.
We're going Maybach EV here?
We're going with a Maybach EV, yeah.
It
is the first EV for Maybach. It is the EQS680. First impressions.
It's bulky.
It's based off of the was it the EQE SUV?
Okay.
Does it look very coefficient of drag slippery?
Not particularly.
Nope.
No, not exactly.
There is in the article there is no range listed either.
Oh boy.
Oh
That's
wait,
a big
yes.
red flag.
Actually, pardon me. There is a range listed, but it's listed in the European WLTP cycle that we just talked about.
Okay, so it's inflated
Massively.
Oh, great. Okay.
And the inflated number is not very good.
It looks big enough to fit a big battery in it. Tell
got
me
a
more.
Big ass battery, yeah.
Okay.
It's got a 108.4 kilowatt hour battery.
That's hefty.
That's a big boy.
That's a big battery.
You got to move around all of that champagne chilling in the refrigerator.
True.
I mean, this car does have a fridge.
It does.
It is a Maybach. That is correct. Look at how luxurious that interior is.
Looks cool.
Wow, that looks comfortable.
Looks neat.
That looks like you're about to, I don't know, get sexual with an alien.
Abducted by aliens?
No, sexual with an alien.
No. Just abducted.
No, you are having sex with an alien.
Ay.
But look at this thing. You have to have a big battery for the pillows alone. And between those two seats, you have your champagne fridge. You have Maybach embossed on the pedals. What a thing.
It looks very comfy, but it is a Maybach. This is the pinnacle of comfort and class from the Mercedes brand.
Competitor to the Rolls-Royce,
right.
I would say. Not too many stats available. The regular EQE, the regular Mercedes EV SUV, the EQE, is 3 rows.
This is only 2.
Yes.
Okay. So you're only fitting 4 people in here.
So you have more legroom for the luxurious passengers with more champagne to go with it. Apparently, Mercedes-Maybach is claiming a 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds.
That's speedy.
For this amount of thing, yes.
I don't know why they want that much speed, because your champagne glass is certainly going everywhere.
Well, think of it this way. Champagne is bubbly.
Uh-huh.
So you give it a bootful. The bottles that are in the chiller will be fizzing to burst. And then you go to pour a glass, and now you have champagne on your chauffeur's head. Or are they doing this so that they're doing this to have a new place to host the F1 celebrations, podium celebrations?
They put them in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you win an F1 race.
Right.
The top 2 steps, top 3 steps. Yeah, we'll go full podium. 1, 2, 3, first row, or front seat, back seat. And then between parking the car in, was it Parc Fermé?
Yep.
Right? And then you actually stepping on the podium, you have to do a hot lap with a driver with champagne in the chiller around the track you just won at. And then you get out with those champagne bottles that have been tossed around and spray each other.
I think that would do a good job at shaking them up.
I think it would.
Yeah. This is a weird vehicle. Also, what's going on with the front here? They're trying
That's the Maybach-ness of it.
Are they trying to implement a grill?
Yes.
but it's an EV, so they just don't want to actually implement a grill.
Bro, it's the same thing with the BMW iX.
Yep.
It's an EV SUV that they stuck with the stupid giant grills.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's dumb.
Would you rather have this or the faceless Tesla?
The faceless Tesla. Because
Ooh.
that's just god awful.
It's pretty not.
It's ugly.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No. What do they have a price for this?
No.
Oh, no.
It's not going to be cheap. Real quick, going back to claimed range. And mind you, this is the European WLTP cycle rangingness.
Okay.
372 miles, which if we equate that to what it was for the Volkswagen ID.7 and what the EPA range would be, that makes this not very much.
370, so it would come down to like 280.
So for scale, the Volkswagen, the WLTP was 435 miles, and that translates to about 350 miles.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is like a 280-ish mile. But you're not ever driving.
No.
You're driving no more than like 3 miles.
Right. This is not the road trip vehicle anyway. It really doesn't matter. The chauffeur is going to end up fueling it up for you anyway. So like,
Doing what?
fueling it with electricity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can still call it fuel. It's energy.
Oh, it's not petrol.
No, it's not. I didn't say that though.
I know.
I said fuel. What a weird vehicle. I don't.
You get all the standard Maybach-ness with the larger wheels, the two-tone paint, the ritzy glitzy stuff that is very luxurious. It's odd.
Let me ask you this question: the demographic that buys this, do they care? It's an EV.
They don't give a shit.
I don't think so. Honestly, don't think it'll matter at all.
All they're gonna do is they're gonna get a call from their Maybach salesman and say, "Hey, Maybach released a new model. Would you like it?" And they say, "I'll take 2, please."
It's got X nice feature that you don't have now. Great, I'll take it.
It's all
Okay.
that matters. Yeah.
All right.
Where do I send my deposit? Okay. Done.
I agree with you. That's how it's going to be.
Yep. So that's the new Mercedes-Maybach EQS680 SUV. It is an electric Maybach SUV, which we both think is a little silly.
But will probably sell well.
We'll see them a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have anything else for episode 203?
Nope.
All right. It's going to wrap us up then. Thanks so much for watching and listening. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and drop a comment on the video. Let us know what you think about the Ford Mustang Raptor. Let us know who you think is going to buy one and if you would or not. If you're listening on audio, send that thought to us via social. Facebook is We Are Auto. Instagram is We Are Auto _. YouTube is We Are Auto. And our website is weareauto.io. So thanks again. Catch you guys on the next one.
Peace.